Hello, I'm Whitney B. and I'm in the Early Childhood Program at OU-Chillicothe. The Early Childhood Program at OUC is wonderful. I have had amazing professors and advisors, and all of the courses that I've had have been wonderful. I've had excellent placements, and I feel that once I graduate this spring that I will be able to obtain a job in the early childhood field or in an elementary school and be able to be an effective teacher.
My name is Jamie Harmount, and I'm an assistant professor in the Early Childhood Education program here on the Chillicothe campus. We have 2 degrees. We have the associate degree in child development, and we also have the 4-year degree in bachelor's in early childhood education. And the job prospects for those people who get those degrees, for the 2-year degree, they could be a teacher's aide in a classroom in a public school system. They could also be a teacher's aide in a Head Start program. Some Head Start programs, they could be an actual teacher. Then the 4-year degree program are for students who are interested in working in mostly preschool through 3rd grade. So usually in a public school system. So we have 2 different programs options for students depending on which way they want to go. And a lot of our 2-year students go on to a 4-year, or they come back and get the 4-year.
My name's Taylor Rickards. I'm in the ECU program here at OU-Chillicothe. I love the ECU program here. It's been a really great experience. I've been here for 2 years, and I'm always looking forward to going to class, and I always learn something new, something that I can use in the future.
I think students who want to be teachers have had somebody influence them to want to be a teacher.
I've always loved young children, and I volunteered in high school in the elementary classes, and I had a lot of wonderful teachers when I was in my primary grades that inspired me in many ways, and I just want to be able to do that for students that I teach.
My biggest influence was in the 5th grade when I had a bad experience with my teacher. I decided that I was going to become a teacher and that I was going to be better than she is. So that kind of inspired me to push myself even further and become the best teacher that I could be.
We have a great reputation here in our location and in surrounding counties, not just Ross County. The schools are wonderful to take our students because our students, beginning in their sophomore year, they have to do what's called clinical. And so the clinical for their classes, they have to go into the classroom, and it may be just observing, it could be actually teaching an activity, it could be teaching a lesson plan. And then when they get to what's called internship, which is what used to be called student teaching, they're actually placed and have control of the classroom. And so our students, our 4-year degree students, they have to do pre-primary internship, which is in a preschool, and they have to do primary internship, which is K through 3.
In the elementaries that I've been in, they have all talked really high of OUC when, that I say that I'm a student from a regional campus, a branch of Athens. A lot of the teachers from around here that teach in the elementary schools have actually attended OUC or had taken some coursework from here. So I think the community really thinks highly of OUC.
I know several students who are placed around elementary schools around here, and all the teachers are really excited to have us in their classrooms and be a part of their students and their student activities, and they've all spoken really highly of the ECU program here. Jamie Harmount is amazing. She's the best professor and advisor that I've had here so far. She makes her classes fun.
Jamie Harmount is amazing. She was kind of running everything when I started, and before Dr. Trube came back from Athens. And she was my advisor, she was my professor. She has gotten me through this program, and I would highly recommend her to be anybody's advisor or professor. She is amazing.
Our program is growing. I think the reputation that the early childhood education and even middle childhood education, our faculty, we are invested in you. It's not just that we're teaching you. We care about you and your families, and since a lot of our students are non-traditional students, we realize that these people have jobs. They have families, they have children, they have other commitments other than going to school. And you have to be respectful of that. So I think we have a really strong program with people who truly care about their students.